Hey folks, it's Sunday again here on GenderqueerChat, and I'm Jess. This week we're teaching you how to do something. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm teaching you how to ride a motorcycle, but I'm teaching you a little bit about the basics of how a motorcycle is ridden. I guess step one is getting on. You generally want to get on from the left-hand side. The bike just naturally tilts that way whenever it's on the kickstand, and also if you have only one exhaust pipe, it's usually on the right-hand side, so if you get on from the left, then you have less chance of accidentally kicking the exhaust pipe and burning yourself or something. As far as the controls, everything is used, both hands and both feet. The left-hand side is mostly for shifting, where the right-hand side is for stopping and going. Your left hand controls the clutch lever. Its operation is fairly basic. Squeeze to disengage the motor from the gearbox, release the lever to engage. Your left foot controls the shifter pedal. In order to shift, squeeze the clutch lever, then kick the pedal up to shift up or down to shift down. The number of times you kick the pedal determines how many gears up or down you go. Most bikes I've encountered have 5 gears and a neutral. The neutral is usually located a half click between first and second gear. In other words, from first gear, tapping the pedal up lightly will land you in neutral, but a harder kick will put you in second gear. Your right hand controls both the accelerator and the front brakes. Twist the handle grip to accelerate, squeeze the lever to engage the front brakes. Your right foot controls the rear brakes. Since most of your stopping power is in the front brakes, rear brakes are sometimes undervalued, but they are in fact an asset. Respect the rear brakes, because they are surprisingly easy to lock up in an emergency braking situation. A rear brake skid is not a fun time. That's it for controls. Now on to passenger advice. First, this is where your feet go. See that shiny thing underneath it? That's an exhaust pipe, and it gets nice and toasty. So be careful where you put your feet. In that vein, wear appropriate footwear and clothing. I recommend long pants and sturdy shoes or boots as a minimum. I always wear long pants, boots, and a leather or Kevlar jacket, but I've eaten some asphalt in my day. The last friend I gave a ride to showed up in plastic flip-flops. Also not a good time. So the rest of my advice for passengers, if you're uncomfortable and need to shift around in your seat a little bit, either do it whenever I'm going at a pretty decent clip or wait until I'm completely stopped. It's whenever I'm starting up or slowing down, like at a stoplight or something, that I'm the most unstable. So if you start shifting around right then, it's a little scary and I might have an issue with feeling like I'm going to drop the bike, which is not cool. If I'm having to turn, usually I'll have to lean. Try to lean with me instead of against me. If you're leaning against me, it means I have to lean even more to overcompensate for your weight shifting, and that's scary for both of us. There's one thing that happens with passengers pretty much every time whenever they're first starting to ride a bike, and that is whenever I come to a stop, sometimes they won't notice and then they'll just poof, and we'll hit helmets. I'm used to this. I know it's going to happen with new people, so people will get embarrassed or whatever. It's not a big deal. You'll learn with time. If you really boof me pretty hard, then that's not cool, but just do your best. And as far as holding on, you can hold on to the bike or hold on to me. I'm pretty cool with that. Just no asphyxiating death grip. I had one friend totally freak out and just squeeze the life out of me. It's pretty hard to operate a bike when someone's choking off your life. Anyway, I think that's it. I hope you learned something, and I will talk to you next week. Have a great one and keep the shiny side up. Bye.